Oh man, look at these wheels. That is nasty. So it's probably been a long time since that thing's been cleaned. If you guys are new to the channel, this is the BMW 330ci convertible that I am giving away in conjunction with Rio Toro. So check out this link on how you can sign up to win this car absolutely free. But today I'm gonna remove these wheels for the first time and give them a good cleaning. So yesterday I used this product. It's fantastic, a little PB Blaster penetrating oil. So you just sprayed it on the lug nuts so that it could soak in there to make them a little bit looser, since it's been a long time since they've been off, I'm sure. So to make it easier for myself, I am gonna remove these wheels to do the cleaning. So we got the wheels off the car. I just took them off because I'm gonna need to do some serious cleaning, and it's just gonna be easier for me this way. Picked up some products on Amazon. I'll put the links to all this in the description, but Chemical Guys has this nice brush to get all the way in and get the barrel, especially if the wheels are still on the car. And then some Kreutz Garage heavy duty wheel cleaner, and then this orange degreaser also by Chemical Guys. It's supposed to be good to clean the rubber part here. So we're gonna start by just watering them down, giving them a good rinse off, and give them a good soak with the wheel cleaner. Yeah. If you're seeing the steam, that's because I have access to hot water with my little hookup in the garage. So it's kind of chilly out here this morning, and we're using hot water. All right, so with this one here, I'm gonna start with the face. I'll flip this one over and we'll do the barrel first on this one. Oh yeah, one word of warning before you flip your wheels over like that. Make sure that it's not going to get scratched, because these wheels are below the edge of the tire itself, but a lot of them protrude farther and you would scratch them if you were to do that. So be sure to put something under them if that is the case for your wheels. Oh yeah, that's nasty. So I'll just show you one of these, and we're just gonna let that sit for about 3 minutes. It's been about 3 minutes. I'm just gonna go ahead and give it one more little lube here. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and use an assortment of these brushes. So I'm gonna start with this one just for the outside edges and the tire itself. Well placed, Chemical Guys. Good little advertisement for yourself there. This stuff smells really good too, by the way. It's supposed to be non-acidic. You can use it on any type of wheel. And you can actually see it changing a little bit of purple color down there, where it's eating away at some of your brake dust and other metallic deposits. All right, so that's really all I can reach with this brush. So for some of the more rounded parts, we're gonna switch over to this guy. All right, since I have the lugs out, it's easy to use this one. Otherwise, if I still had them in, I'd use this one to get around them. But I can use this one to get in the cracks here. Get around our valve. All right, after one quick go over, let me rinse it off. Oh man, that is already so much better, but now we can see the little corners that we need to go back and attack. So I'm just gonna give the areas in the corners another shot of the cleaner. and then go back and work on this guy. All right, that's a quick once over. We'll rinse it off. Yeah, you just see the dirt seeping away. Yeah, as expected, that's been on there so long, it's gonna need a couple treatments, but it's some of the nastiness out of the brush. And I'm gonna repeat. All right, back over to this guy. This chemical is really good because this is a fairly soft brush. It doesn't take much pressure on here just to get all that extra dirt off. You definitely want your chemical to be able to do most of the work because it makes it much, much easier. Yeah, you can see how much dirt's still on there. Just a couple dabs of this and it's off. And I'm pretty sure that this wheel has been years and years and years of just sitting and never having been cleaned. Here's a really good view if your wheels aren't completely trashed like mine were of what this stuff will do. It'll turn purple like that when it contacts the iron and other stuff that it is dissolving for you. So when you see that, that means it's working. All right, so you can see the difference after just 2 quick cleanings on this one of the before and after there. And this is on the inside. Of course, you can keep going. You can, this one on the inside of the barrel, I could just use like a really hard brush with this to scrape some of it off. But most of this is like old tape that's still on there. And just years of nastiness, but you can actually start seeing like BMW down there now. So I'm just going to do the same procedure for the rest of these wheels. Then after the wheel is clean, I'm going to come back with this degreaser because what people notice is that the tire still looks really old, and this is supposed to help out with that a little bit. Let me get this thing primed. My bottle of this, when it came from Amazon, had this orange stuff in here that I think is preventing this from spraying very well, so I might have to return this one. But we're gonna try it out and see if it works as advertised on here. It's just gonna be a pain in the butt for me. Didn't get much out of it, but hopefully it's enough. Let that dry and see what it looks like. I also have this chemical called Rapid Remover, and it is to get the adhesive stuff off. So you can see here on the front side of this one, there's some adhesive here. I don't know what this is, but we're gonna scrape that off too. But I'm just gonna spray a little bit of this on here and let that soak for a minute. So I could just use my fingernail on this, but I'm just gonna take a plastic pry tool. Just kind of, top layer came off. It's kind of breaking up. This one is really old, so I'm just gonna go ahead and give it another little spray and let that soak down in the bottom layer. All right, just gave it like another 20 seconds. And it is coming off. Right, yeah, just trying to feel it with my hand, and yeah, it is all off now. Just rinse it off. And while I have this off, this stuff is just nasty. It's almost like an old piece of gum or something. I don't know what that is, but we'll use some of this too and get rid of it. Yeah, broke that up very nicely. All right, we just rinse all that off. And if you leave the wheels on the car, this thing is also indispensable. Like going through here and being able to reach almost your entire barrel with the wheel on the car, even back behind your calipers. So yeah, this thing is awesome. I don't know how well it shows up on camera, but after these have dried, after using this, the wheel on the left actually feels like newer rubber than this one over here. This one still feels like really old and it looks older too. This one looks like it restored a little bit of shine to it. All right, so this is kind of the after. They look much better. I was happy with all of the products, except for the bottle of that orange stuff that wouldn't spray very well. But the products themselves seem to work really well. So even though they're clean, they're nowhere near perfect. The next step in these wheels would be to get them refinished somewhere, because there's still, curb rash and some gouges in them. So that's it for today, guys. Hope this was helpful. All the products will be linked in the description if you're interested in purchasing any of those off of Amazon, and the brushes as well. The brushes were really nice. So I'm gonna throw the wheels back onto this and go on to the next project. If you guys have not already, you need to register to win this car. Rio Toro and I are giving it away for free. All you have to do is sign up, go to the link, and you can register up to 7 times to win this thing. You have a really good chance of winning. So good luck, everybody, and I'll see you on the next video.